So here's a quick demo of the latest install on my 3D printed ship. I built a smoke machine with a throttle controlled fan, and it uses Incense. That's not fake smoke, that's actual combustion. And it smells awesome. So if I go full throttle there, you can see it really pumps it out. And then as I dial back the throttle, it comes out slower and slower. That's about idle speed there. Still have a couple of leaks. It's getting out. I can't see it now, but it's getting out in a couple spots here just because I haven't really sealed it up. This is just me slapping it together. It took 30 minutes to make this system. But there it is. I like it. Let me open it up so you can see what it looks like. Ooh, we're gonna have to set the phone down here. Okay. Ooh, it's smoky. Okay, so you can see the two tubes I've got running up, and those go up into my stacks. And then let me get this top off here. So yeah, those tubes go down into those holes there. And when the throttle starts running, I have the motors unhooked right now just so that they're not running out of water. The fan spins, pushes the smoke out. And as I increase the throttle, the fan speed goes up. Cool thing is this is actually a 12 volt fan. These motors are running on a 12 volt system, so I was able to tie the fan directly into the same output on the speed control as the two crawler motors are hooked up to. Saves me any additional electronics and programming. I notice if you turn the fan on and turn it off, it produces quite a bit of smoke. So, I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep it from filling the cab with smoke. But this whole thing costs like $6 to make. Let me open this up. Grab this out of here. So this is our incense burning pot. It's surprisingly cool to the touch. So this is where our incense is burning. Literally a 97-cent mason jar or salt shaker. And then inside of here, I've just glued an Allen key. I don't know if you can see it. Allen key's just glued in there, standing up. And that supports the incense cone. This is what they call a backdraft incense cone. So it's got a hole in the middle. It's supposed to make those really cool, high density, falling smoke trails, but it actually works great for this because I can just stick it on a pike. And I know the incense isn't going to touch anything. It doesn't transfer heat very well. And this little cone's good for about 30 minutes, which is longer than I typically run the boat, so it's perfect. Anyways, that's my nonsense as of now. Still doing work on this thing, but it's getting close. Oh, another thing. Totally forgot about this. This is new. So I 3D printed this goofy looking little submarine. It's not scale, it's not all that special, but it does have a purpose. I wanted to be able to take video of this with my GoPro, but I didn't like the idea of the GoPro mount ruining the scale look. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. Oh, I really need a mount for my phone. So when the GoPro's not in use, the submarine goes on and covers up this ugly mount. And there it is. Just kind of mounted that in there. It's going to get painted, and I'm going to kind of try and hide the fact that that's a GoPro mount. But good place to stick that and kind of make it incognito. Get in there. There you go. Alrighty. Until next time.